So when the world is changing, okay, and we know that this is the reality and we need to adapt ourselves, that's where the learnability skill increases. The more you become, more adaptable to learn, more curious to learn, you can stand, out of the crowd in this present challenging situation. And the second thing which I want to highlight is, if you all think that this, a period of staying at home is going to be a sort of vacation, I'm sorry. Okay, that's not the case. You need to make the best use of this golden opportunity wherein you have a lot of, such sessions happening, and a lot of webinars, free webinars, and you have a lot of free courses which many of the institutes are organizing. Make the best use of it, of at least learning one new skill, because after this, pandemic is over, when you're stepping out, things are going to be different. Okay, it's not just social distancing or maintaining hygienic thing, but also when you come from the job opportunities, and what sort of skills which the employers would look out for are going to be different, right? So you need to stand different out of the crowd. For that, this time is the best one wherein you can, sculpt yourself to become a masterpiece of yourself. So what are you going to do? Small things. You are at home, right? So learn a few new skills through different courses which you can register. If not, reach out to the concerned persons, your staff members, or any of your seniors, how to do it. Be more curious. Okay. And mobile, this is something which is the most sort of a blessing at this point of time, wherein we can connect and know many things, but use it in the right way, right? So that is more important. Second thing is, try to reach out to people who you can also share, right? Whom you can also share and interact certain new things. For example, when you are in the college, you have inter collegiate or interdepartmental sessions and so on. Even now, try to have a similar sort of meetings organized among yourself. Don't just wait. That's the reason I'm saying learnability, or taking the initiation from your side. Volunteer yourself. Try to create a group, share whatever things which you have learned, knowledge sharing. Okay, no, don't just wait that you come out, you meet and you interact, you speak. Start it from today. If you have been doing all these days, great. Or else start doing it from right now, because that is going to help you out once you come out from this confusion and chaos, and when you reach out, and when you have opportunities to attend interviews and so on, right? So that is another thing. Third thing is, as we say that at this point of time, okay, we need to have healthy food, we need to have proper hygiene. That is for our health. But for the mind, even small bites, learning bites, is going to make a big difference. You may think this is a small thing, why should I just, a small thing is going to matter a lot. And especially students, this will not only give you opportunities for jobs to create, to get a job, but you will have a wider acceptability when you come out after this pandemic over, and when you look out for jobs. Okay, so you need to be unique, but now you need to be more unique and stand out of the crowd, so that you can survive, because things are going to be really different and challenging too, right? So that is the reality. Yesterday I was just going through some WhatsApp videos, just wanted to share. I could find three or four girls in the mid. I'm sure many of you also would have seen. They were enjoying, having a blast in the middle of the road. Okay, enjoying the birthday, right? So we need to be responsible. Yes, I understand. As human beings, we would be excited to meet each other, see each other. But just imagine, at this point of time, we need to be more responsible towards ourselves and also towards others and towards the society, right? So this is another learning. Okay, if you are not able to have that basic, common sense that this is a very crucial period wherein, yes, enjoyment matters, but how are we going to do it? Okay, in the middle of the road, cutting the cake, and from there you have a policeman who's coming to, say that, please don't do that, just go away. So, are we responsible as a student? It is we who are the future generation, and it is we, who have to tell others that this is not the case. This is how you need to do, right? So, we need to be more responsible to take the lead and discuss with each other how you can emerge successfully on, or how you can emerge as a responsible student and future prospective candidates, right? So, coming to the learnability skill, another important thing when it comes to learnability skill is whenever you attend interviews, okay, it is not as a HR we see that what you know, right? But also, are you able to unlearn what you have learned, and are you ready to take up something new, learn something new, which is useful for the organization wherein you can support us, right? So that attitude is also very much important. Flexible attitude of learning from the scratch. You may say that I know everything, but at the same time, are you able to unlearn and relearn again something new when someone is sharing, right? So that is another important skill which organizations look out, irrespective of whatever percentage or grade you have. Okay, these are certain small important points, okay, which matters a lot, right? So that is where whatever I have said is, a combo, whatever you can see in this learnability quotient, right? So LQ is very, very important in the interview. Okay, learnability quotient, to what level is your LQ, matters a lot, right? So try focusing on that. Just to share my experience in the last, maybe a month. Okay, I was inspired by one of the takeaway of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Okay, if you have read that book, what is the one of the important key takeaway from that, which is written by Stephen Covey, right? So it takes 21 days to develop a habit, right? It takes 21 days. It is said that it will take 21 days to develop or make a habit. So why don't we use this time, okay, to develop a good habit? It may be reading a book, okay, or reading a newspaper, or browsing some educational sites to come up with what sort of new skills you can learn, anything. Okay, so make use of these days to develop your habits, and don't take this as a vacation time. Maintain your routine, maintain your schedule. So if you take me, being a working woman, okay, I really wanted to have schedules like I could do certain exercises, okay, sort of yoga sessions, spend some time with my son, and so on. But it was really tough. But here now, I'm making the best use of it, and I mean, things are really busy. The whole day I'm packed, and you also feel energetic because at this point of time, you need to also be mentally active. Okay, not just physically active, but mentally active, being at home, staying at home. That is actually how you can make yourself safe. Not just physically, but also mentally, you need to be more energetic and be more safe. Okay, so how are you going to do that? So these are certain ways. Maintain your schedule. Okay, any small thing which you wanted to do and you haven't tried it out, this is the best time. It's actually a golden opportunity. See it in a positive way. Okay, rather than saying, oh god, I'm not able to go out, I'm not able to make, how you can see it differently, how you can actually implement what you wanted to do, how are you going to implement it now in this situation. Think in that way, see positively. Okay, so that will have a positive influence on you, and it will have positive vibes around you. Reach out to people. The first thing, whenever any colleges approached me, I never said no, in spite of my regular, because working from home we have continuous calls. Okay, but I ensured I reach out to my students, because this is one of my passion, and interacting with students, though I'm not able to do face to face, but still I would be happy, satisfied that I have shared certain of my inputs and experiences with you all. That gives me a sense of satisfaction, that gives me an energy for this day, right? So for this session, I woke up early in the morning. Okay, as if in case if I had to go to a college early in the morning, get ready, what is it, set everything right. So I planned my day. So this is how I think each one of us has to do it. Maintain the schedule. Just don't take things casually. These are small little things which will make you to be energetic physically as well as mentally. And last but not the least, I would like to once again stress that feed your thirst of learning with certain good thoughts, or by reading books, knowledge. Keep feeding your brain. Don't just make it empty in this point of time, because if you just keep it empty, and if you just take this as a vacation time without learning something, it's going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough. And if you want to survive, because we all are in the same boat right now, right? We all the speakers, I think the other speakers would also agree, we all are sailing the same boat. Okay, and if we want to really survive, make a difference, we need to do something, extra mile. And for this, I think this period gives us a very good opportunity to improvise our learnability skills. Once you improvise it, automatically you become more curious, and you try to explore n number of tasks. Okay, so I don't know which branch of students are here. Just go ahead and learn other skills too. One more mantra which I would like to say is, the only cure for the future employment is only cure is cross skilling, upskilling, reskilling, and expert skilling. Right? I would once again highlight, the only cure to gain employment, or to come up in your career in the upcoming times, is only through cross skilling, upskilling, reskilling, and expert skilling yourself. Right? So for that, this period is going to be an excellent opportunity for everybody of us to show that we are an excellent masterpiece. Right? So I hope you all would agree, and not taking much of the time, because we have other two speakers also. So I think I have made it clear. Just to summarize once again, skills, whatsoever you have, technical skills, yes, they are important, but learnability skill, the attitude to learn, being more curious to learn, what is it, why, just be more curious and learn new things. That is going to take you to great heights in the upcoming times. And as I told you, the only cure for this is, you need to cross skill yourself, upskill to the next level yourself, and reskill yourself, and be a expertise in whatever you want to be. Right? So thank you so much, ICT Academy, for giving me this opportunity to share some of my thoughts with the Lady Dope College Rasatis. So I'm sure you're all active, and I think maybe in future, if we can meet, that would be excellent. And once again, Purna Prakash, Surender, and other members, Mr. Suresh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam, for that inspiring talk. I think you've set a right context that learning never has any end. It has to. We need to go on and on and on and acquiring newer skills, learn, unlearn, relearn is the mantra of today's age. And no pandemic or no corona can stop the habit of learning. I think you put that point very firmly, and I'm sure so, as you rightly mentioned, the Rasatis of Lady Doak would have been inspired by your words, and they will start practicing it during these challenging times as well. So,
Girls, I think we would also love someone to speak. So you can just unmute yourself. Shrimati, I think, why don't you speak? You are very active in the chat. So if you have any other questions, Reshika, Srimati, Soundarya, I think some of you can, I mean, we would love to hear you talk. Maybe one of you.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Hi sir. I'm
Hi sir,
Srinati.
I'm Srimati.
Thank you. I have
Thank
a
you.
question
I
for.
have a question for.
Uh, I think it's
I think
echoing.
it's echoing.
Yeah, yes, there is an echo.
Sir. Yeah, I have that question. So thank you for your clarification. Thanks a lot for the session, sirs and ma'ams. And I thank my department who organized this session to encourage and gain more knowledge about the opportunities, and I clear my confusions, right? Because I lost all the interest to do the online courses and so on. But after attending this session, I will again do my many more online courses and so on. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, and just to highlight on what Srimati said, Srimati never get demotivated. It's not only for her, for everyone. See, knowledge or whatever skills which you are learning, it's never going to be, it's never going to hurt you or never going to be a waste. Okay. So it definitely would benefit you at some point of time in your life. Okay. So learning is not going to hurt you at all. So never get demotivated that only because some specific companies have rejected me and I'm not getting a job, so I'm going to stop learning. Please don't do that, because as the other speaker said, okay, Vasant said, so it's not just TCS, CTS, or some other names which you can frequently find. There are many other small companies who are looking out, hunting for the right skill candidates. And if you have those skills, you can definitely make it up, and you will crack it, and you can be one of their top employees, right? So never get demotivated, and especially in learning, you should never get demotivated. At some point of time, you will definitely get through to your area of interest, right? So all the best, and keep rocking, girls.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Reshika, I think you have a question, and you were not able to convey because of technical issue, but that's okay. If you are able to type it in your chat box, we will be glad to address that in the chat box if you have a problem in, uh, talking. Okay, Saranya has a question. What is all about? Okay, can you please unmute? Can you please mute yourself? I think Purna, can you help me out? Okay. So Saranya has a question about upskilling. Okay, good. I was just waiting for someone to ask because shortage of time. I couldn't explain in detail on what is upskilling, cross skilling, and reskilling and expert skilling. Anyways, since you have this question, I would like to share. See, upskilling is, for example, if you say that I am good in Java or C, C++. Don't just stick to that specific skill alone. Okay, as Srimati was saying, that I have gone out of the way and I have learned other technologies also. Maybe, it would not be applicable to your branch of study, but still, if you are interested and if you would want to learn, please go ahead and learn that skill. For example, I being an HR, okay, I would be interested to learn IoT, right? But still, I can go ahead and learn IoT. That's what is, the concept of cure, be it cross skilling or upskilling, reskilling. So you need to go out of a way and not just don't just confine yourself to your area of study alone. If you have interest in other technology, to learn other technologies, please go ahead. So that is what is called as upskilling. Hope I have clarified. Because as Vasant said, or even Magesh said, uh, in the upcoming days, you won't have any specific JD. They will just ask, are you ready to do this? And you can't say that I'm from computer science engineering or computer science department, so I know only this. If you are ready to take up any skill, and if you know that, you will be the number one most wanted candidate, right? Okay. All the best, Saranya and others. Any more questions? I think the organizers should say, because we are almost at 1 o'clock, half an hour exceeded.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Madam, for answering the few questions by the students. I think.
Okay, so this is Sophia from Ladydog College. I take this opportunity to thank ICT Academy for giving this wonderful opportunity for our Rasatis. As Gayathri ma'am rightly pointed out about LQ, how the students should effectively use this lockdown period to enhance their skills and importance of new skills to face the future, especially to survive. Hope we are sure our students will take the mantra, keep feeding your brain. Thank you.